Hi, good morning to one and all. Today I am going to explain a topic on thermal stresses. Okay, thermal stresses are the stresses induced in a body due to change in temperature. Okay, that means whenever the temperature rise or reduce in the material due to this temperature fluctuations, that stresses is formed in the material. How the stresses is formed means, okay, thermal stresses are set up in a body when temperature of the body is raised or lowered and the body is not allowed to expand or contract freely. Whenever we prevent the expansion, at the time only the stresses is induced. But if the body is allowed to expand or contract freely, there is no stresses developed in the body. Okay, it will understand from the diagram. Here I shown three diagrams, that is A, B, C. Okay, all of you observed in diagram, first diagram, in first diagram, that is A. Here the bar is represented with a length L, that is AB. Due to the length, due to the temperature raised in the bar, what happened? The length of the material is increased, that is represented by B dash, B dash. Okay, represented in B dash. Next, suppose when a body is, the expansion in the material is prevented, some load, external load P mentioned in second diagram. Due to this prevention, what happened? The stresses is developed in the material. In a similar way, in third case also, here we cannot give any some gap, that is there is no provision of gap to expand, so that here in compared to second case, in third case there is more stresses developed in the material compared to the uh, second diagram. Okay, next, consider a body which is heated to a certain temperature. Then the body is represented in AB, there is length L. Okay, due to the temperature rise, there is increase in expansion in the bar will happen, that is delta L, where L is the original length of the body and T is the temperature rise. Next, E is equals to Young's modulus. Next, alpha equals to coefficient of linear expansion. Next, where dl is represents the extension of the rod due to rise in temperature. Okay, next, if the rod is free to expand, then extension in the rod is given by, here the rod AB. When the temperature rises, what happened? The expansion in the bar is occurred. That expansion can be calculated, that is B dash, it is represented in the length dl. That dl is calculated by using this formula, that is alpha T into L. Alpha represents the coefficient of linear expansion, capital T represents the rise in temperature, and L represents the original length of the body. Okay, next, from figure A, in which AB represents the original length and BB dash represents the increase in length due to the temperature rise. Okay, now suppose that an external compressive load P is applied at B dash. What happened? The expansion is getting prevented. Okay, due to that prevention, what happened? Some force is applied on the material. That force is known as compressive force. The length L plus alpha TL is decreased to L as shown in figure B and C due to the prevention. Due to this prevention, some compressive force will be developed. Due to the compressive force, the compressive strain is occurred. That can be calculated. That is, the compressive strain is equals to decrease in length by original length. Decrease in length by original length. That is represented mathematically. The compressive strain is equals to decrease in length by original length. How much the value is decreased means whatever the expansion, that is alpha TL, the same length we are going to decrease. Actually the original length is L plus alpha TL, that can be written as capital L. When the L numerator and denominator will get cancelled, the remaining equation is alpha T. That is strain developed in the material is alpha T. Okay, we know that Young's modulus equals to stress by strain. From this, stress is equals to Young's modulus into strain. Okay, where strain already we calculated. Substitute strain value in the stress equation, will get the value of stress, that is sigma is equals to capital E Young's modulus into alpha into T. It is the equation for calculating the stress developed due to the temperature rise in the material. This stress is known as thermal stress. Okay, next, load or thrust. From this stress I am going to calculating the force acting on a body, that is load or thrust on the rod. Capital P is equals to sigma into A. Generally we know that stress equals to load by area. From that equation I taken P is equals to sigma into A. From that equation sigma is equals to E into alpha into T into A. Next, stress and strain when yield is provided. If the supports yield by an amount of delta, then the actual expansion is equals to expansion due to temperature rise minus delta T. Expansion due to temperature rise already we calculated, that is delta L, alpha TL minus delta. Delta is nothing but some amount of gap, it is known as yield. Then actual strain equals to actual expansion by original expansion. Actual expansion is alpha TL minus delta by L. Okay, next, stress equals to strain into Young's modulus. Strain is alpha TL minus delta by L into into Young's modulus. Okay, it is the actual stress in the material when yield is provided. Okay, it is about thermal stresses. Thank you.